because they do go for the double smoke. It's not only the single controller there for them. They're going to go double controller, Omen, Astra, and they're going to stick with this solo Yoru vibe that they've been doing so far. I'm curious to see if they can actually get into the site.
You can see it's going to be the B strong side of things early for Paper Rex as well, and they are just all going up and getting all of this information. So as soon as they see that then there's nothing hanging around the cannons, they can just send it back over towards A. Strong side Yoru also means that you can, TP him over, so they're kind of ready for this.
Oh yeah, just as you mentioned, the spam's going through the smoke, something finding a shot with that Sheriff, but at the same time, just giving them a little bit of freedom, while the rest of this B squad from Paper Rex kind of circles around back.
Yeah, they're going to have to take a fight, you'd assume, as well. A player deficit, you got the rotations from Paper Rex, and eventually the flank is going to come out as well, and this is why they are trying to take the fight. But Harvey, he's just doing everything.
Whoa! Autumn as well. Oh my goodness, Komodo, this could go south so quick. Just as that goes through, south is another direction they have to look at as well. Jing now onto this jet, has the tailwind propped, but no true vision. Patman right around the edges of the smoke, finds the double to take the pistol for GE.
And I was thinking Abyss or Breeze for Paper X, and I'm a little bit surprised that they did decide to opt for the Abyss ban. But talking about that wall, right, this is why. I mentioned the elbow push, and they're doing it with both double doors.
A lot of options off of this, but right now just hearing for the footsteps. Devi able to find a singular spam. Patman getting a shot through as well. Envy tucked inside of the smoke, springing out at the right time, right place. Autumn finding a trade right back. But now you really need to watch out for this one fragging player.
There's so much time as well. Yudotan can't really get out with a TP. Autumn has to do the lion's share. They swing together. This is disgusting work from Autumn. Looking the wrong way though, and something gets taken down by Yudotan. That's a bonus round going to Global.
Just couldn't quite react to it. Just as you mentioned, the double peek at the same time.
You know Paper Rex are a team that are definitely strong at adapting when required.
I'm trying to do a little bit of that right now. Despite it being an eco, Forsaken already spotted, but still able to take one down with it.
How much stock do we put in something right now over at this A side? He's just got the classic, mind you. Everyone else went for a bit of an upgrade. Just droning out towards the B side at the moment, Envy. He's going to confirm that nothing's close. So a bit of misinformation. Global Esports can try to waltz towards this B site together, and if Jing finds one here, it would be pretty good. One away from the Blade Storm. Imagine a world he gets that out in this round.
See if he can possibly make it out alive as well. Oh, there he goes. Cloudburst down. And as you mentioned,
30 seconds.
the ult coming online soon enough, but Pat on the lurk. Ooh, now you're getting the spike back over to A.
Yeah, and that was a Vandal picked up for something as well. He could have become really a problem in that scenario. 20 seconds to go to get this plant on in. Bit of an open gap if you path this wrong as Global as well, so you've got to get Crystal in to get this plant. The smoke will provide the cover left needed though, and you'll take a little bit of a breath of fresh air. However, this still is a 3 versus 3 at the end of the day. The timing all...
Just quickly spotting him out. Another shot through!
Yeah, uh-oh. They're both low.
Extra information as well. Now you're keeping your eyes on the map as to where the rest of Paper X are approaching from. Autumn is aware, finds Envy, but not quite the kill just yet. Has to be so cautious around these corners, but that's where he goes down. Jing and Envy, one apiece. Paper X are in the game.
It's just some really crucial chip damage done by a lot of the different Paper X members as well, right? And the operator's going to be out from something now. You know how disgusting. I mean, I can't even finish the sentence and he's already done it.
A bit of an attempt from Jing as well, but going to be a reply from GE.
Cover going out.
Time to kill when the barriers drop around this B site. Super quick. You lose Jing and you lose Autumn. And playing a single duelist on GE's side, it does make it a little bit more difficult, doesn't it? Patman falls as well.
Now you also still have something who's constantly repositioning. Devi watching the angles down through middle.
Yeah, everybody on Paper X is just watching the correct angle that they need to when they've got this stellar player advantage.
Find the right pathing, perhaps. Look at Devi repositioning, too.
I mean, the money is really important for GE, too. Autumn's got $0. If he's drifting in the next round, it's going to be with something of a lesser buy, a shotgun, perhaps. 15 seconds to get into this B site now. What does Devi want to do? Well, find Crystal looking the wrong way.
Spike down B.
And all that's left is just the one. Time's run out as well. So perhaps a little bit more damage for Javi.
Yeah, he's just going to try and save the gun here. Take out Devi from the audio cue. And that's all she wrote. Paper X will double down. Well, it was the one gun that's carried over from the pre-round for Javi. They've gone for a bit of a buy-up behind it. If you're ever wanting to be anywhere around the map, though, when this smoke falls, it's probably not on the receiving end of something's operator. So by the timing, they will scoot on by through the doors.
Carefully trying to work around it. Now they've heard the shot, though, trying to go for the challenge, and they will take him down. There goes the execute, straight into the site. Cosmic Divide still giving them a lot of safe cover. Hunter's Fury deployed as well. Patman going on a bit of a tear, and Forsaken just trying to find the right direction to look at. Tosses in an Incendiary just to buy his team a bit of time.
But it's a 5 versus 3, and in this scenario, I'm thinking as Autumn, you might even consider a dimensional drift, unless Yudotan's going to come out with a Sharpie, and you've got a 5 versus 2.
Oh, might even go down even further. Now 5v1. Envy spotted out by the end with Patman going all the way top mid. It's a flawless for Global.
Really nicely done from them.
I made a look, guys. Hey, look. Out me, Hero.
A lot.
Out. Yep. Coming TP. Coming in.
Good force out of the TP from the operator or something, but now you got the members of Paper X around this A site.
See, they're really trying to stay on top of everything. If I'm being honest, it feels like they are in the hot seat right now, at least until this moment. Forsaken! A triple kill out of nowhere. Autumn trying to survive, trying to stay alive. He spots out the Vi and gets back into safety.
And he's got the spike as well. So this 1 versus 3, turn 1 versus 2 is going to be doable for him, but how does he navigate this? TP towards the B site. If he makes a little bit of noise towards A, could draw the attention, can buy some time, because this map is one that has a long rotation time. There's no Neon for the side of Paper X. The Yoru and something is dead as well. So there's going to be a bit of time that Autumn will have to play with when this plant goes down. 67 HP. Envy and Jing to play this one together, holding hands, and they've read it wrong, Quack. They're thinking that it's the A side. This is the worst possible scenario because of the marathon that they have to run. It's given Autumn a bit of time, but he's already looking for the fight.
Yeah, he's kind of has the right angle, but starting to think twice about it. He's got to be prepared for the trade. Unfortunately, the shot's not there. Envy takes the duel instead. That's firepower for you.
Yeah, unfortunately for Autumn in those sort of scenarios as well, the fact that they do go the wrong way, it throws the timing a little bit that you're thinking they might come if they were on the A site through mid and around through the cannons. So a little bit unfortunate. Popcorn moment, it feels like, between these two teams now from what we're seeing already. Smoke goes down with the clone. Will the drone find Forsaken? You definitely needed to see Jing destroy that before it spotted him, and he does. The timing here.
Oh, and there he goes. Crystal! What a trade!
Yeah, really important there. Could have been a very worrisome moment for GE if more than one member was caught with their pants down. So the fact that they hold the player advantage now, they don't need to tuck away with their tail between their legs. They can just have a rethink. Javi still with the stars to execute onto this A site. And I get a little bit antsy with what Jing might be able to do. If he wants to updraft with the Blaze Storm, try and play this Jet kit that we really haven't seen in a long time. Good crosshair placement for the first.
There he goes as well. Well, updraft is spent.
30 seconds left.
The rest of the team has arrived as well. Playing around the smokes just as his teammate that did the previous round before. Tries to get the drop around the back. Devi watching out the front. It's a trade for now. But here comes Jing, goes in for the swing, and looks down to get the next. A triple kill in the round for Paper X to tie up the score.
It's just good crosshair placement again, isn't it? It's not too worried. You feel like a Paper X in that moment. They're navigating the angles that they need to, and I'm looking at quick rotations from the top of mid from 2 more Paper X members as well can be readily available.
GE, though, trying to go in a little bit faster this time. It's Yudotan once again with another challenge. Takes a long shot all the way up to the arch. A lot of the side has been cleared out, but Envy finding a shot through the smokes as well. GE, though, not backing down from the fight. They're taking the fight to Paper X, pushing all the way out.
There's going to be some timing here as well. Javi, Patman, they've got some smokes that'll be available that they can drop back down as well to...
Not quite committed yet.
It's really big from Forsaken, though. He can try and go for the denial of the plant. He's going to swing. And this is just very difficult for him to get out now.
Yeah. This GE squad, they've got each other's backs. Something, though. He could perhaps somehow silently find the drop. But down goes Forsaken. Cosmic Divide up now, which makes things a lot more challenging. Looks to make a pop flash play alongside the clone, making some noises. but quickly sussed out. Still though, a blinded Javi goes down. 1v1.
Autumn has 0 util.
Which means he's got nothing but his gun. The spike taken away. Trying to play around time. Something just taking too much to clear around the corners, which leaves it down to the exits. Who's going to be able to find it first? The barrel's been spotted. GE coming back in.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised Forsaken did manage to get one when he was taken down to 30 HP, but we know how sharp he can be. You know, you're only touching on the economy of Paper X. They still have a bit of a buy to come in towards this new round. Evolution up for DetonatioN, taking a challenge immediately against Forsaken. He needs a bit of help here.
Oh, unfortunately, help is not quite there. Envy does have a slight angle, but now hops off for Hunter's Fury, just trying to throw them into disarray. But GE has this down pat. The spike getting planted safely.
Yeah, the drift with the Hunter's Fury, but not in tandem either. Something's going to get behind them. Recognize that no one is there. This is going to be a multi-pronged retake now. Jinx start off on a DetonatioN.
Which means G has to look both north and south. Very tough to deal with. It's Jing coming in with the blades out. Envy now with the classic shot as well. Patman caught, unfortunately, between a rock and a hard place. Paper X take back the lead again.
Yeah, 7-5 or 6-6 is what we're going to see here. He can only dive himself if he is set up by the likes of a dart or drone with the smokes to go from the team. We need someone else to be following him in pursuit as well. And is it going to be in the pursuit of happiness or not? For Forsaken, his face gets obliterated.
Yeah, I'll send you to a bit of a depression. Team trying to find the trade as well, but quickly getting smoked off.
And it was needed because it was economic depression for GE in this round, right? So the fact that they open with a sheriff shot, 30 seconds to go now in towards the A site, and rotations are already here for Paper X.
Might be here, but do they have the duels? So far, so good as Envy comes in with a double. Still though, Patman play around the smokes, not quite finding the shots, the firepower, the weaponry. It's not there. Spike not planted, Stinger needing to get reloaded, but Crystal still finds the shot. Goes in for the spike plant now.
Stinger at close range, he needs something to come up close and personal here.
Might come down to a bit of individual timing as well. The blind side to throw off his scent, and there goes Ilya, the better Russian in this round. Paper X will seal it 7-5 at the end of the first half.
You do see a lot more favor because of the long lines with the Viper. Case in point, Paper X in this installment. Ooh.
G will just take advantage of the smoke, but something quickly getting the double tap.
He read that one, didn't he? That is quite dirty and disgusting. Will be traded out by Javi at the end, but he's already done his damage. He's got a complete B open site now for Paper X to waltz in, break and enter.
Yeah, the window's already been smashed to bits. Why not come in, steal all the loot?
I'll see that nothing is around the side as well, so where do you think this retake is going to come out from Global Esports at the moment? Is it all the flank side? You're taking complete Archer's control as Paper X.
Even perhaps allowing for Envy to go on a bit of a journey of his own.
Crystal just got the dart up, so if he throws this one out right now, Forsaken's Incendiary is just going to null and void that.
Unbelievable. Oh, tosses it a little bit early though. All the way towards middle, just some additional cover. Allowing for Envy to play as that sleeper agent, continuing to sneak all the way up through, and there it is! All three shots, all down simultaneously. Paper X with the pistol this time.
You'll clear your close corners and see if anyone's there. There's been not a lot of budging around the map, actually, for anyone in this one. That's a significant amount of damage from the Snake's Bite.
Ooh, but quick on the reaction at the very least, now able to take down something. Forsaken, though, still with the spring. A hop in his step goes Envy. And another player down, Crystal eating a shock dart.
Yeah, they saw him retreat in towards the smoke a little bit earlier, didn't they? And they'll just cross their I's, dot their T's in the other way, because this one is turned a little bit upside down for Global Esports. Patman can only save face a little bit at the moment.
Trying to go for some of these taps to the best of his ability, but down he goes anyway. My goodness. Well, perhaps Pat could have a slight inkling. The rest of the team as well, though. And there he goes. Will be able to get the first drop up against Paper X. Tries to go for the second, but Jinx shuts it down.
This is the problem. They didn't know. I thought maybe the gate crash was seen by Patman and he could have called that it came past him. So you would assume someone's top mid. It's the only way it gets there, but so much happens in these games. Sometimes he just doesn't see it. Perhaps that's the most probable scenario. Now the pistols for a retake.
Just getting a little bit lost in the heat at the moment, but at least they will still continue to barrel on through. You rob some of these guns away. They've managed to do pretty decently up towards the back of B main. Now trying to get a push on through. Crystal will be able to take one down. Javi for the trade. All of a sudden, this is now interesting. Jing has to shoot himself out of this situation. Here's that the spike is getting halved, and Javi protects his teammate. GE will take a round back.
Anyways, overlook that. Doesn't matter. They got the thrifty. And we have an Odin coming out now from Crystal, and Jing says, nah, shut up. None of that.
We've had enough of that since Champs. He's going on through again. It's Patman, though, hiding inside the smokes, but not having it any longer. Jing coming through with the spams just to check. The sight is completely there.
Just got bird's eye vision on this round. Just updrafts up, removes Crystal, shooting through smokes, removing everybody on Global.
2 remaining ones left after this.
I mean, the problem is going to be that Paper X are swimming with ultimates, right? It is just shark-infested waters, essentially. Like, you're not getting out of that one as Global Esports. Fortunately for DetonatioN, he's not even getting out of this round with a gun.
Oh, no.
Nice little default in the beginning, see what Devi can frolic about for. Remove this utility over at A, get the information if anyone's there. And this is what I was talking about earlier, right? Where you see Yudo pushing through the elbow, but no backup from the team, no double layer. It's a nice trade over in the shops. What do you do now? Something is so aware that that was possible, by the way, but just gets out of it at the wrong time. And Javi, the leader, does the damage. But can they convert? Global Esports, an opportunity here, 3 versus 2, time to be bought with the dark cover.
You mentioned before they were the leader of that statistic so far. And now they will continue to commit, plant their feet down into this round. Jing, though, taking a bit of that initiative all the way towards back sight. Spike still dropped, however.
30 HP, and they're just going to pass each other around this site.
As you check that corner as well, Patman. Now you're thinking, could Jing have gone around back? Surely not. Crystal has the angle covered, and there will be that kill. A thrifty picked up by GE.
How they want to navigate this
attacking
side.
I saw boys. They're pushing in, no? They're pushing in, guys. Pushing in maybe. Let's go, boy. Elbow.
Can you pull? Wait for pull.
One elbow.
TP. Yoru City.
Close side. Nice.
Cover me. Yoru City.
Quickly calling out the trades. You gotta love how much they are in that flow state. And because of that, the spike already down.
Yeah, 3 versus 4, Orbital Strike and Incendiary for Forsaken, though he does use the Incendiary generally to buy some time before a flood happens. Autumn close to the smoke, not revealed. Yudo-tan is. Cosmic Divide from Happy as well to try and help out the team to get into this site.
Gotta watch out for a lot of these corners, though. Down goes the smoke. Yudo-tan gets the drop. Quickly goes Evolution just to get onto the spike. Can he do it long enough? There goes the kills, but the Autumn with the trades. Javi as well. They've managed to do it.
Cheeky, honestly, from Global Esports. You've got Yudo-tan popping the Evolution that can eat all of that utility that comes down. Topping for Paper X on this Jet. So Jet stonks rising in 2026 Breeze.
Let's bring it back.
Let's not.
Ooh.
Autumn onto something.
I love how you just said let's not, but there he goes.
That's fine.
Drive-by from Jing as well. Orbital Strike to try to flush him out of position, but Forsaken also able to bring his gun out just in time. Pat trying to stay alive from the round back of Orange, but gets shot down by Forsaken. Just keeps going on. Autumn has managed to somehow sneak behind shot, but does he have the shot? No! Forsaken's still online! Yudo-tan trying to sneak through. Slowly stopped by the snake bite, and down he goes. Autumn able to find just the one. Inbeat getting shock darted by himself, allowing for Autumn to stay alive just a second longer, but can you truly shoot yourself out of this one? Not quite. They've got the angle, they've got the sprays, and Paper X are reaching up to map point.
May very well be another big scrappy fight here, and Autumn has to plant his feet and be the guardian of this A site.
Might have heard a little bit here and there, but unfortunately getting caught as he tries to strafe back. And that's all Paper Rex truly needs. Now into the site, tossing a bunch of flashes. Patman forced to back away. A little bit of a drone coming out for added safety as well. Pat continuing to hold the off angle. Paper Rex not allowed to go for these swings any longer. Devi taking just the one.
But all three members of Global Esports are not together. They need to regroup and play this as a 3 versus 1.
Just as you mentioned before, needing to see that teamwork, but no, a straggler's being caught. Could this be the opportunity for old Devi almost getting the flick? DetonatioN there to save the day. GE hanging, still in the game.
Devi might not be up on the frag department with the rest of the team for this round, but you also know.
Here, behind the box.
I'm ready to go.
I'm
I
ready.
think elbow, okay?
I'm gonna dash left, boys. Ready?
Yep. I'm pushing. Pushing
Nothing
now.
close side, nothing close side.
On top, boys.
On top, 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 still on top. Still on top, guys. One back down, one back down.
Colin, then he was right up top, but now all the trades flowing through. DetonatioN from backside. He's got the angle, but Envy back in for the challenge. Autumn trying to set up the blind side. There goes something! Could this be it? Javi, where has he been all this time? Getting the angle down middle! 1v1! And something still has his gate crashes.
He can just toy with Javi right now. 2 gate crashes, reals or fake.
You have to look for it. Ooh! Almost caught in the animation. Back up on it around. Trying to find an elevated angle. Has to land the flick, and there he goes! Just a slight burst, and that takes him over the edge. Paper Rex closed out this first map, 13-10. It's time to go to the Jurassic Park Global.
Because the thing is, you don't have halls anymore. You can't just go up on the rope and have someone come bridge side or come through the door for the post and give you a win condition there.
For me, I prefer if they play a little bit more passive. So a lot of times they could just be up numbers and then get into the site because there was no kind of hindrance for them to get in with the solo Yoru and just giving them fights, giving them opportunities to win.
How close G can take it this time. Right now, all the way on the attacking side, up ramp. Just something. Does have to get crashed towards the back. Fires off blind shots, but has to go safe.
TPs to the team, and it was just everybody waiting for some sort of middle thing. You can rotate to B, you can rotate to A, and it's going to be the ladder right now where it's just going to be fights on fights on fights with the plant down, 5 versus 5.
They'll just dump the whole mag into screens. Now, Envy going for the blind hops. Something gets the shot relayed back forward, picked up onto the bandit, and it's a 4-squad, 4 men all up inside of elbow. They will take every single frag.
Unlucky for Global Esports there. Are they changing up their setups time and time again to really make it a problem for GE? And I think the answer is yes. 4 essentially started at the B side of this round. You've got all of that garage control, and you've already got something TPing to this A site.
Very well could be. Well, his first contact goes good. Now he got onto something.
He could be on here.
Oh no! Turns all the way around. He was hearing footsteps. Maybe thought to TP safely at some point, but nonetheless, it's now a 5v3.
And Javi's just going to play off yonder as well as a little bit of a lurker roll. Benefit of the Astra.
Out of
You can
charges.
see the Paper X are just going to be retaking from tower and screens, however, though.
Just an attempt for now. Pat will deny them the space that they do want to take. Not to mention this little bit of a crossfire as well. Oh, here comes Jing though. Tries to triangulate into a position, but his team has got his back, which leaves Forsaken snuffed out by Javi, and GE are on the board.
GE locked in towards this A site now with the stars coming down, but again it's another split defense from Envy and from Devi.
Just trying to get the quick rotations over, perhaps 30 seconds to go. Jing still has a showstopper in his pocket. Patman with an opening shot.
Good interceptor to go down as well. Can buy a little bit of time.
Ooh,
it
right.
can deny something from getting out the flashes, from Envy getting out some util as well, but he's got the C's and the Haunt.
Oh, there goes. Oh, and it eats the showstopper, but Jing gets the shot anyway. Paint shells into sight, but unfortunately Crystal does sidestep it on him for cover. Patman getting another trade in, and it's just something left with this up. No chance in hell.
Everybody, once upon a time, always complained about the showstopper being too OP. Why is this rocket in the game? Vito stops that nicely. But you had to have the timing right. Now, this is a worrisome scenario for Global. They are going into the stack.
30 seconds left.
Big stack, all the sheriffs and everything, surely, but look to something in his shot. He gets fully blinded. Blocked off the line. Now you gotta have to go in for the full commit into sight. The blind's coming through. Javi getting a slight trade, but there they go right around the edges of the smoke. Weapon picked up. Devia's still ready on a backside, but 10 seconds to go. Do you have it? Something has it instead. Fatman all the way up top heaven has no choice other than to possibly save. Narrowly avoids death. Paper Rex takes the round back.
Pushing the op off the line of mid, but where does it go? To the B site now, and you've got this Cosmic Divide down.
A little bit more positions checked with utility tossed in. And there goes a Dimensional Drift as well, sussing out towards the back. There goes a little bit of a shorty kill. Crystal now making a move. Site has been opened up, dumping all the ults as well. Out towards backside.
Kind of feel like they needed so, though, to insert themselves into the site, and now with the plant down, Patman finds Envy.
Fantastic work thus far. DetonatioN continuing it on, and they will end this round with minimal damage sustained. Slight challenge now, but it's just to get the orb.
But I want to see them ramp up. I want to see them recognize this really early and go towards the B site, which is exactly what they are doing. It's good decision making here. Did Autumn not spot him?
Oh no! Well, the trade is there at the very least. You are bang on for that, Komodo, but here they go. Trying to get the spike down, trying to get it all covered with this Viper's Pit. Paper Rex hot in their heels, though. Off to the top of heaven, 3 players, a slight clone, and also Jing with the Phantom.
Does something want to drift here?
One of those things that you're considering. Sheriffs, though, Forsaken still somehow makes it work towards the back of Garage. And there they go, trying to annihilate on towards Patman, and down he goes. Javi, Crystal, they've got to hold this tight. So far, so good, spotting out something as well. He's trapped in the corner, and he's trying to strafe around it. What a shot onto Javi! 20 HP, but he's down. Needing to get onto the spike, running out of time. Crystal with the shot at the end there, and Global takes the lead.
It's a bit expensive, though. Ensure that the B site is no longer equipped by your opponents, and that's exactly what's happened here. GE into the site, they can get the plant. Patman finds something. That is a pretty good opener.
Bring them down.
What a way to thwart your opponent's plans. Now setting up the smokes and everything as well, but Envy tries to seize the initiative. Goes in along Nightfall and Showstopper. Going through with the TP as well. DetonatioN trying to bypass every single bit of it, but it's not enough. The shots coming through from Paper Rex, and they're starting to surround this pillar. Javi still trying to isolate. Not quite happening. Autumn coming back through from top heaven now, but it's a 1v2. Does he have the angle? It's slightly smoked off. Paper Rex will double up, and they get the defuse at the end. The score tied up back to back.
Tied scoreline now 4-4. Good conversion on the back of Paper X's time out. And by position, you do see a bit of a default play by Global, rewarded with the operator for the first engagement.
Trying to reposition to the best of his ability. Jing as well, trying to play around for cover. Bought it just enough time for Divide to perhaps get into heaven.
They have no idea that Patman is behind them. Look at that, it's gorgeous from him. And that should just be the deal sealer on this round right now. Forsaken with the flank means Diddley Scott, when the chokehold is still going to be watching him, to give Autumn a bit of a heads up. And poor old Devi, he's going to be at the ramp, but 2 versus 5.
Sneaking all the way through the chokehold as well, but still a 2v4 at the end of it. Stars plays down at their feet. And also low HP, but still finding a kill onto Pat. Here comes Javi. And Forsaken left. GE will be able to take the round away, thanks to Patman.
Aussie pride.
Gotta love it.
Crystal does have the Nightfall available in this round, and Autumn is just going to delete something caught with the operator and caught in transition of the TP. He's even looking for more.
Off with the Nightfall as well. Big damage sustained by Envy, but Jing trying to sidestep all of it, finds a quick double, blocks away the blind, tosses the paint shells, and that's where DetonatioN will seize the initiative.
Is it going to be a settling moment, though, for GE? 3 versus 2. Envy super close. Barrel stuff moment, essentially, but DetonatioN needs to win the duel. He wills. Javi off yonder wins that one, too. Fights on fights, and Global come out on top. Or he was. Autumn will regather that one as it's going to be an all-in approach to this B site for Global. Already Jing starting to rotate over here as well.
Everyone from PaperX trying to play around the smokes to the best of their ability. Something needing to stay alive as well, but unfortunately goes down. Forsaken towards the back.
Interceptor again!
And that does not work. Forsaken, though, has the kills. Weapon back online, but here comes DetonatioN! Double found! Abilities placed, trying to bait out and locate their positions while his team is no longer here. 50 seconds left, wanting to get the spike down, but as soon as he swings, Envy is here to play.
Now 7-5 at the half to GE. Still, finish off your opponent. You'll still have to get some sprays in there when they're vulnerable. Bit of a mid affair for PaperX to begin at the moment to draw some eyes there, but it's just from something who can rendezvous with the rest of the team over towards the A site. And I'm not talking about the chamber. Patman, though, for the challenge, squashed.
Yeah, at least gets the C's down, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. DetonatioN does capitalize off of it, but there go the paint shells as well. Envy and Forsaken now continuing to barrel on through. You've got a bit of damage coming through from Heaven as well, though. Frenzy shot spraying out, and it's Envy onto the site.
Yeah, a little bit over-eager from Crystal to go for that challenge. Now Javi, it's his turn.
Low HP. Envy just trying to play around the corner. Does have the spike, but Javi wall bangs on through. GE will take it to an 8th.
Well, he knew he tinked him in that moment, and there was already a little bit of damage done previously, so he's got to assume he's super low for Global Esports with full A main control, so they can assume it's going to come towards B.
I cannot.
Especially with the Prowler as well, but unfortunately the Prowler does not find Javi. The shot will go through. A second one, a third. He does find a double kill thanks to those, and Autumn chimes in.
4 versus 2, you've got advantages. You can settle a little bit here as Global Esports. You've got to think of where your own gaps are. If this is a map that Devi lurks on, you know he's going to be playing little lurky lad, and now it's all down to something for a 1 versus 4.
With a Vandal. Spotted out by the Prowler, fully blinded. How can he possibly play it as one? No chance, no sir. Autumn will take the round for GE.
Now really nicely done.
More and more perturbed with each passing round. Interceptor again.
You've got this control, you've got this pressure established now as PaperX up through the ramp, but what do you want to do with it, right? Autumn, sensational to find something with the operator. You've got also the B extremity now for Global. Devi can get a pit off one. Could be a bit of a bailout scenario, my word. That gives options for PaperX now. Taking out Autumn makes a post plant ever so stronger for PRX, especially if they get their own pit here. 30 seconds to go. Spike to trail towards this A site right now. DetonatioN and Crystal to see what they can do.
Nightfall in as well. DetonatioN, though, not phased whatsoever. Chokehold right around the backside.
20 seconds, and you've got Javi here as well. It's going to be pretty difficult for PaperX to hang around that side, but Patman, he's got the read.
Hides away. Already hearing the footsteps. All he needs is just the right moment.
5 seconds.
Enough of a bit of damage, though, and the snakebite going in. Does the plant get stuck? Yes,
he got him!
Completely burned in acid! Patman will come up huge for G to reach up the map point!
Did you forget about me? Did you forget I am Patman? Unlucky. And then there was 7 map points for Global.
He's in their heads, Komodo. And the rounds continue on, but with Autumn getting a little bit outrageous! Oh my goodness! Right around the toxic screen, the clone comes out!
But it's Jing and Forsaken to see if they can bring this one back in a 2 versus 4. Smoked out of A. And Autumn is just going to hang around as well. Clone already exercised on the floor.
Time to jump.
TP and flashes. Does he get too over-eager, though, for himself? Or does Javi peeking out, trying for the jiggle? Spots the info.
One enemy remaining.
There he goes. Info. Plus Autumn sneaking around back. Surely not. Forsaken is no earthly idea. Autumn goes in for the quad. Global will send us into a map 3.
First, and yeah, Patman, top of the board here. This must be so satisfying, not only beating PaperX on one of their strongest map, but you are top fragging.
Yeah, this feels so good right now. I'm sure he's over the moon.
Yeah, Patman on Waylay though.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
different.
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
different. He used to play a duelist back on Now's, I mean, back in the tier 2, so he's not, he's not new to this role, but he's not played it at all.
Watching for as much as possible, not fully committing the spike just yet. It's a TP play.
It's got to be Dubai right now over at the Garden. Does he put up the wall? There's no toxins to be able to really have massive length on this, or maybe there is because it tickles them, it tags them, and that's all that was needed for the advantages. Patman, though, switches to Lurk.
Whoa! What a strafe shot, and it's another TP coming through now. The spike getting delivered.
It is so stupid that this is working, and I say that word carefully because he's not even seeing the opponents. He's pre-firing them with the Sheriff. He's sitting Envy down. He's sitting Forsaken down. He's even looking for something now.
That was almost a shave. And a haircut! He gets it at the end! With no reaction. He's cool as a cucumber.
How is there no reaction on that one? Waylay for the first time ever. 4K on the Sheriff. Headshots through walls, pre-fires, and sharp shots. I mean, he's done everything in that round.
I thought he'd be putting tanks in all. Nope, nope.
Like, how does that work, man?
Look at the last one as well.
It is
Oh!
crazy. Gotta rely on seeing some consistency, right? The Brim Viper, the double duelists, and once Patman on the fade now, Envy. And Patman is just going to open things up, and the trades are going to come out.
Paper Rex getting geared up for the fight coming through, but here comes Pat. Got a bit of a utility combo of his own. The rest of the team now trying to chime in on through, but Forsaken just good for at least one. Spike possibly coming through, but players still relatively low. Prowler will confirm their suspicions, and they're looking for the TP play.
Yeah, but they don't hear the second one right now, and Patman did showcase a bit of a flanking scenario earlier. Envy aware of that one, so a nice heads-up idea. They're just not going to give Crystal any opportunities here into any sort of favorability, so he's going to have to dig deep to try and find this 1 versus 2. Never mind. Tobias is going to one-tap him.
Good try anyway, but otherwise it's going to be hard and heavy.
Yeah, the toxic screen will go down and he can drop some sky smokes. He's got one left.
In position, ready to let the abilities rip. Envy good for the first frag, but still the stars quite pesky.
But are they going to align at the moment? Eventually this Nebula will fade, and there's no plant down just yet. Javi, I don't think he's got any stars left either.
Wow. Instead of getting the spike plant safely, they go in for the duels, all huddled up as a squad. Forsaken, though, pushed on up. Trying to get them through with the wall bangs, but here comes Autumn, sharp as ever. 1v2, 15 seconds, they go hightail it to A.
Oh, it's going to be a little bit tight here at the moment. They will be able to go for the safer plan. I've seen something get some wallbang shots before, but it's elevation from Autumn, and he removes the head from the shoulders for the 4K. Well played out and fought for Global Esports. First time he bests something. And PRX.
And Alex.
Yep. Opts out for something as well, by the way, over at the A site by his lonesome self. Big amounts of effort over in the Garden at the moment needs to come out from Jing, and he just doubles on down, looking for the third. It's absolutely brilliant.
Down B.
Perfect recoil control. The spike now just cluttering down. The round's done.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
You
would need to see some massive slip-ups at the moment from Paper X to allow an opportunity for Global Esports to get back in towards this round. And just playing a bit of a high-low setup in the Garden as well with the Protector over the spike. No way that Javi would be able to get back in towards this one.
One enemy remaining.
Snake bite just makes it worse.
And now Jing is hunting for the ace. With 5 alive as well, builds up a bit more of their own economy, which they dug deep into the pockets of. There's a sliver of a chance, by the way, now that this ace is going to come out. Here we go.
No, Yuno! He's managed to sidestep it. He gets the headshot instead.
And we'll go again.
Cheeky.
Money in the pockets of Global Esports will permit a bit of a buy-up too. Sometimes going for a bit of a dry fight up through long without any flashes, any prowlers to permit your way in will get the better of you. Saw a lot of dry walk duels in the last map tried to be found.
Very pivotal role for sure, but right now, jump spotting.
Yep. top player, mate, and we'll see if we're going to get a top play come out from him and Forsaken over at the A site right now. Patman is ready with the light speed to go on in.
Yeah, just not going to want to play with any of that. Saturate connects, though, right around the edge of the smoke. Patman goes hunting. He has picked up a scent, and there it is. Something for the trade.
30 seconds to
30
go.
seconds
No
left.
plant. You hear the audible TPs. Devi will beat them here, but what can he do? No fuel on the wall. Just goes up. Catches Crystal.
Spike down.
Almost lands
B.
a second. Teammates on the hunt through the teleporter. Fully blinded, but Javi still lands a shot. But still a 1v2 with time running out. It's going to be Jing.
And then there were 3.
Maybe not too much just yet. The ultimate spent and possibly baited out as well.
Patman's just going to stay outside of the teleporter as Forsaken has to get his smokes available to drop down on towards the A site to help his team into something's open arms again on this operator as Patman does find Forsaken.
Fantastic call out there. Something as well. Will be able to throw a slight wrench in their plans, but still, GE are intact. Yudotan this time caught by the showstopper.
30 seconds to go. Plant to start to come down. Great convergent pass as well to push something off the line as the plant goes down. Jing falls.
And it's a 2v3. Devi, what do you have? He's instantly kept in check by Crystal. Still onto the operator is something. Trying to flush out Javi. Devi tries to find a couple more shots, but the team works together against him. It's just something left. Bolt action, and he's got to make it work. Plays around the corner, tries to land a quick flick.
Ooh.
It's a sortie play instead. Patman now trying to close up the distance. He extends it. He takes the round.
Lots of backwards and forwards in that one. It might feel like another flipped map scenario if Paper Rex want to get a bit of a flank happening. Forsaken is going for a bit of a hunt that it doesn't feel like Javi is aware of.
Oh, but unfortunately it's going to be Envy as well, walking up the crosshairs of Pat. Nightfall out now, and the site is under pressure. Something not quite landing the shot. Javi as the lurk will be able to deal a bit more damage. Forsaken trying to extend his grasp, will be able to do just that. Devi as well arriving on time. Up towards Slams now. It's Crystal who unfortunately bites the dust. Yudotan goes full evolution, wanting to save the round. Straight onto it. It's Pat out from the top, and now Forsaken. Another shot through. Incendiary as well, but Yudotan should not be disturbed. Healing back up, the spike getting stuck all the way through! Something with the shorty to tie up the score!
Yeah, Patman still had the saturate in that moment. I thought he was going to deploy that one out to try and play around it. Well, operator in hookah, Devi to back up as well, but it's another pacey one from Global Esports to try and get in towards this B site perhaps, and I think they want to stall, if maybe a little bit possible. There's a couple of ultimates that'll come around the corner, but Patman gets shut down first.
This time, yeah, quick to find his trajectory, but still Spike. Oh, he get off it just to kind of beat them through.
Spike planted.
Blindsides, paint shells all tossed as well, but unfortunately now walking past the Cosmic Divide, they will meet their doom. Yudotan trying to go for the TP as well, but it's Forsaken finding the frag. Orbital Strike coming in, and all the players burnt to a crisp.
It was very cheeky from Yudotan to cross-cut behind them in amongst of the chaos, but he's already lost his boys in amongst the most of that.
Yeah, definitely suspected a couple of shots going through, but still. Now swarming the site. It's a really tight choke point for GE.
Oh, this is just going to be a wonky postman.
Oh no, Paper X, they're hopping on through, looking for the right click, something with a couple, but Autumn's still alive. Eating a Prowler as well. Just able to B-hop into that.
There's some damage done to something in Envy, though. This can be workable.
And Crystal onto the Frenzy as well. Just got to know the positions, but look at Envy. Running all the way to the other end, playing around the toxic screen. It's Yudotan. Onto the spike, gets up at the right time. Goes in for the wide swing, but something has to tap. Crystal now to do all the remaining work. Trying to turn back around, running out of time. He manages to find at least one frag, but Envy will seal the deal for Paper Rex.
And there's that attacking sided round that they were missing over on Split.
Checking, confirming, smokes all abound.
And just know that Autumn is so itchy to hit that TP as well. He's just going to lock himself in towards B long at the moment. Meanwhile, Paper Rex feels like they've just overwhelmed this site right now. Tapping on the plant. He's going to stick that one. 5v5.
Down it goes. Autumn, long journey before you make it to side, brother. So the rest of the team trying to find some elevated shots, but it's Something who gets the drop, now repositioning. Javi trying to lay down the cement. But whether it's not going to work, it all comes down to these duels. You got to take down Lambs, you got to take down Bats. Paper Rex still treading water. Stride up around Something. Here's the tap, wants to go for the swing, and there it is! Gate crash on through. Goes in for the fake, it's Jing! Running out of ammo, he looks for the right click, and he lands it! Paper Rex doubling their score up against GE! Eager for that prospect, he's marking the angle. The rest of the team once again back in the baths.
Yeah, Patman close towards short with the Bucky. The Sheriff, though, of Yudotan. Good for two. Stellar shots. Patman with that Bucky. I just mentioned it as well. This is a round that would be a blessing for Global.
Still, though, not out of it yet. Something.
Yeah, he could pull the rug out from under them, couldn't he?
Just trying to scavenge, but now caught out. It's Forsaken left. Trying to go in for the tap, and Crystal right around the corner will find the drop. A thrifty round picked up by GE.
GE to not just wait patiently on these sites for Paper X to waltz on in. Needs to try and gain the favor themselves, really. Yudotan sitting on top of triple here is not going to be all too hot when he was sniffed out by the Yoru there.
Yeah, he's alone, but at least keeping them in check. His teammates have arrived behind him through the teleporter. A couple of players dead. Scratch that, it's a third as well. Forsaken with a spike, trying to head on through Hookah. Something trying to stay on site, doing a bit more damage.
But there's no over-rotate as well to the A site. Look, Crystal's still here, and so is Pat.
So many options left.
Crystal's jumping on the trampoline, which Forsaken, you know he wants to remove. And that's why!
Oh my god. Almost dead. Now, just tossing out all the utility, getting as much value out as possible. Perhaps Something undetected.
Yeah, now noted though, and Patman is so eager to try and find him. Something you'd expect doesn't miss the corner, but Patman doesn't miss the shot. And Crystal will finish off Forsaken despite getting dinked down to 10 HP early. Double down for Global. A bit of awareness and heads up that he does need to be real careful of what's coming his way.
Still tucked in, could just backstep any time. There they go. Autumn slowly creeping up. The convergent pass completely connecting. Orbital strike as well, but it doesn't quite catch on to much. Javi has the angle anyway. It's Envy as well, but Javi still perched up top. Now drops down. Something in. Autumn out from round back, and it's Something. Turns 180. Tries to land more shots, but low ammo. And that's where he goes and hits the deck. GE are tying things up soon. Trigger happy with these ultimates, but now trying to build something up towards B. Whoa, that's...
I've seen some Ferrari peaks in my time, but my oh my Forsaken. That one's a bit criminal.
Straight on through with the ultimates as well, trying to stop them in their tracks. Crystal in position, but the spike getting planted soon. He wants to peek, but that's where he gets punished, Jing. He's there to cover his teammates. Mind
you, that's Javi's ultimate.
Oh my god, now Something online as well. Yudotan just right around the corner, that's where he gets caught. Here's the reload, you're right. Pat just trying to play the best of his ability around back, but it's 3 players up against 1. Paper Rex will scale on up.
Another challenge to stave off GE, tying things up. Autumn needed the protector of Yudotan there, as the drift is going to come out for Something. Spotting an op on the line, you don't want to play around that. What you could do though is try and find Yudotan on the site, who slipped into a smoke.
Interceptor as well. Hiding, tucked inside. The rest of the team pushing on through. Looking for the players. Yudotan manages to get it. Autumn still alive inside of Bats as well. Something finding a target. Will look to get the second, but Crystal denies. Autumn still online.
Spike planted.
Looking for the best opportunity, but there goes the buy! Autumn putting him down.
And now the drift comes out from Autumn as well. He needs to find where both of these PRX members are for Patman to start to come out. Maybe you want to saturate in the lamps.
Swapped on over to a Phantom as well. Patman now watching the angle. Spike tap, Envy to toss, and now Jing for the swing, but Autumn manages to land the flick. Patman with the kill at the end. GE are still in this game!
Yeah, he threw the saturate down as well, really forcing out the fight to try and catch him in that sliver of timing. So we could see them come in this round. We'll definitely see the Nightfall for Envy. Whether or not he wants to drop it, which he will, over towards Harvey 8K. Jinx already in the back of the bloody site.
Oh my goodness, and Envy now able to find the kills through that angle. Patman, long TP. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but here comes Yudotan denying spike plant, trying to flick on over, but the team is all onto him. Players down, spike planted. This round is gone.
Yudo finds that kill. I would have really rathered him just TP out of there. I am noticing that he's got this, Vents TP that he's putting that's in the back of the site, which we've seen Paper X take back site quite often, right? If that one's still there, you can't use it. Wouldn't mind a bit more of a safer situation spot for it. Bucky and a Guardian Crystal. It is going to be, though, Harvey with that Bucky, which is the weaker weapon, that is going to get really challenged over on this site, and he just needs to retreat in towards Hookah and play for his life here.
He's managed to do it. We also do have Autumn right around the site.
Nice incendiary Forsaken.
We'll just close an eye on that one. Showstopper will be completely negated. But there goes Envy, continuing to mark more angles. Spots out Patman.
Oh, this is going to be a big fight for Autumn, and he's just going to get one. Luckily enough to do so as well, 3-on-3.
Very tight and close. Still though, GE trying to suss out these Paper X players. In with the Prowler.
Do you check under yourself though? I don't think they do at all. Now they know.
Now they know, but there goes Forsaken. It's a 1v1, orbital dropped. Javi on the hunt. He thinks he hears something, but he's running out of time. It's so unfortunate. Forsaken hiding underneath. Right time, right place, striking while the iron is hot. It's another map closed out, 13-10. This series goes out 2-1.